up, everyone? Welcome to this Thursday edition of Daily Trivia Live. It's Carolyn here with you today. I'm so excited to be here with you for this special computers-themed game. As someone who grew up sort of with computers, I feel, I feel like I'm part of the first generation where computers became really ubiquitous in life, I remember in elementary school using an Alpha Smart. Did anyone use an Alpha Smart, or am I really dating myself? They were like these, basically just a keyboard with like this tiny little window where you could do text, where the text was output, and it was like all you could do on it was write like short stories. And I remember doing that in like elementary school. You just like write your little story about like, the bunny rabbits and the cats and whatever on your little Alpha Smart. That's like my, now I feel like kids have like a full iPad, they just like hand those out in elementary school. It's just wild to me. But yeah, I feel like I really grew up with computers, and I was really enjoying seeing everyone's first computer in the chat. I saw a lot of like Dell Classic. My parents, who are not a computer, had like an old Apple computer, and I remember it was in their bedroom, and like you could not use the computer. It was like this was exclusively for work purposes, And then of course it became obsolete, and then it was like, oh, we can use it to play computer games, but they're all black and white and things like that. It's just, it's fun. You're walking down memory lane there, and they're worth a lot of money now. I would think those old computer parts and keyboards and whatnot, they could be in a museum, I would think. There's probably a computer museum. Is there a computer museum? If there's a computer museum and I don't know about it, write me in the chat. I'd like to know, because, maybe someone out there wants to go. Maybe I do at some point. In any case, fire up your VGA monitors and break out your zip drives, because it's time for a computers-themed edition of Daily Trivia Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. Double-click on your memory bank as you play for the grand prize. Let's check that out. That's $1,000, and everyone who can correctly answer these 10 multiple-choice computer-themed trivia questions will split it. In this game, you'll earn 1 bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1, even if you've already been eliminated. If you win the game, they're automatically added to your prize. Otherwise, you'll have to claim them at the end of the game to keep them. Don't forget about that. The first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin to get another shot at the grand prize, either using SB or with a free rejoin. Click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu anytime a game's not happening, and get free rejoins by watching videos. Each game we give away 5 100 SB prizes to 5 players who win and claim at least 1 SB in the game. Here are Wednesday's winners. Let's check that out. Tammy ID, Melissa Daniels, Heathen 1984, Jane, Dimitri, awesome. You've already been credited. Everyone else, keep playing and claiming, because next time the winner could be you. Yes, you listening right now. Now I'm going to go ahead and Control-Alt-Delete the comments, get those out of here so we can get this game started. Here's question number 1. What does IBM's name stand for? International Business Machines, I Bought Martinis, or Ice Busting Magazine? We're looking for what the acronym IBM stands for. What does it stand for? Just sort of a starter question in our computer-themed game here. In 1911, the Tabulating Machine Company merged with 2 other data processing companies, and that company became International Business Machines. 14,417 of you, 99% of you got that right. Wow, okay. Pretty solid start to today's game, so we'll keep moving. Question number 2 is going to be worth 1 bonus SB as well. Here we go. Which of the following is a computer designed by Apple? Portable 3, Macintosh, or Pavilion? And also now we know that these are all computers. Just a fun additional fact for us here at Daily Trivia Live. We love to throw in additional facts, First introduced in 1984, it was Steve Jobs' pet project that was supposed to revolutionize home computing. Unfortunately, the original Macintosh undersold. 14,274 of you, and 97% of you got that right. Wow, okay, so still a pretty strong start to our computer-themed game. We're crushing it, I think. So, you know what? We'll just keep going. Our next question, worth 1 bonus SB, is question number 3. In which computer game could your character die of dysentery? Oregon Trail, Doom 3, or World of Warcraft? I remember playing this computer game fondly growing up. It's a fun, nostalgic game for me. Picture this, it's 1848, and you and your family are about to load up the covered wagons and travel from Independence, Missouri to the Willamette Valley via the Oregon Trail. 12,367 of you, only 85% of you got that right. Okay, so we lost 15% of you on that question. If that wasn't a nostalgic game for you, as it is for me, and you got that question wrong, use one of those rejoins you've been saving up. Come on, back in our game, pack up your covered wagon, and join us in computer land. Our next question is going to be worth 1 bonus SB, so here is question number 4. Who designed the first commercial computer to use a mouse as its primary input device? IBM, Apple, or Xerox? And this question was one of our hint questions, so if you're not getting those videos, if you haven't seen those videos or don't know what I'm talking about, those are videos that you'll find over on the Swagbucks official Instagram. While Apple gets some credit for making the mouse a home computing fixture, they didn't get there first. Xerox did back in the 1970s. 9,265 of you. Okay, only 65% of you got that right. We lost a third of you on that question. A third. That's tough this early in the game. But like I said, that was one of our hint questions, so make sure you're following at Swagbucks Official over on Instagram after the game, and you'll get those hint videos for our Thursday games. Those are helpful. Now that we've got 3,500 people back in the game, our next question worth 1 bonus SB, here is question number 5. What company was born in 1977 with the name Software Development Laboratories? Oracle, Norton, or Cisco? I feel like software companies always have like really cool names for the most part, you know, like they just sound trendy and techy. I don't know. By the 1970s, the computer scene was exploding, which means software services like this one, which eventually became Oracle, were popping up. 4,258 of you. Okay, only 34% of you got that right. We lost 2/3 of you on that question again. This is like really brutal this early in the game. Looks like we've got, okay, 5,000 rejoiners. Nice. I'm sure you're using your rejoins from Second Chance Week. Awesome. Love to have you back in the game. Or if you're just out of rejoins, just stick around and learn some computer-themed trivia, right? Our next question is going to be worth 1 bonus SB. Here is question number 6. Which of the following programs is not part of Microsoft Office? Excel, Word, or Tinder? It is not part of the programs that come with the wonderful Microsoft Office, which is very useful, in my opinion. It's just a useful suite of programs. Microsoft Office has become the standard for corporate and home productivity software, but it can't help you find a date. You need Tinder for that. Nice. 9,470 of you, about 100% of you got that right. We crushed it on that question. It was a match made on computer-themed trivia. Our next question's worth 1 bonus SB. Here is question number 7. At the launch event for Windows 2000, a sweaty Steve Ballmer repeated what word over and over? Windows, developers, or innovate? All words that you can imagine someone saying at a launch event, but not, of course, a lunch event. There's that Office episode where they confuse launch and lunch. Anyway, if there's one thing that Steve Ballmer was known for, it's his wild energy. He got so worked up during this event that he went viral for saying developers over and over again. Whoa, 2,947 of you, only 31% of you got that right. Okay, so we lost another 2/3 of you on that question. Another tough question. Well, while you're thinking about rejoining and getting back in our game, here we have a video for you. Check this out.
Yes!
Here he goes.
Developers, 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 developers.
You get the picture. Looks like we've got 1,800 people back in our game. Let's keep moving. Question number 8 is worth 1 bonus SB. Tux the Penguin was once the mascot for what operating system? Raspberry Pi, Mac OS, or Linux? This was another one of our hint video questions. So again, if you're following Swagbucks Official on Instagram, you're seeing those. If not, make sure you're following us there after the game. The only penguin mascot out there right now is rooting on the hockey team in Pittsburgh, but for a long time, Tux was the face of Linux. 4,702 of you, 99% of you got that right. We crushed that question. All right, well, I guess we'll keep moving. Our next question's worth 1 bonus SB. Here's question number 9. When people signed into AOL, what spoken line informed them they'd received messages? Someone reached out, you've got mail, or there's work to be done. What spoken line informed them they'd received messages? And also, one of these is a rom-com title, which is a fun movie. Character actor Elwood Edwards went into his living room in 1989 and used a tape deck to record iconic lines like, "You've got mail," to submit to AOL. 4,679 of you have made it this far and are ready for our final question. Well done. Now, a quick reminder, everyone, there are 2 ways to get SB from Swagbucks Daily Trivia outside of our live games. One is through the Daily Trivia Challenge, the quick hostless version of our game that you can play on your schedule up to twice per day. That's right, twice per day. Second is by clicking the More Ways to Earn button wherever you find it in the app. Both will get you SB towards your daily goal. Pretty sweet. Also, want another way to get SB? So many ways. Refer your friends and family to Swagbucks. When someone you invite signs up as your referral and earns 300 SB in their first 30 days on site, you get a $3 bonus. That's in addition to the 10% match you get from their savings for life. For life, an incredible offer. Make their lives better while adding to your own SB total. It's a win-win-win. Everyone wins here. But back to our game. The reason we're here, question number 10, which conveniently is sort of binary, I think, in a way, because of the 1 and the 0 situation. Here it is, worth 1 bonus SB. What computer company's name completes this ad slogan? Dude, you're getting a Dell, Texas Instruments, or Hewlett-Packard. Complete this ad slogan. That's all you have to do to get all of the Swagbucks at the end of the game here. That's it. Actor Ben Curtis went from corporate spokesperson to hearing, "Dude, you're getting fired," after legal troubles forced Dell to part ways with him. 4,563 of you knew that answer and are splitting our grand prize. Well done. That was a tough game, and you guys crushed it. Congratulations to all of you who are splitting the grand prize today. Let's take a look at some of our winners. We've got Master Zach, I think, Migor, Wishing Well 511, Rooftops 1958, Miss Macbeth, nice. Michelle Laster, Big JS, T-Mouse 24, incredible. Now that you have all these new SB in your account, you know what to do with them. Redeem them for PayPal cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of other places. You've done it again. Thanks for another great week. Come back Monday and we'll do it all again. This has been Daily Trivia Live. Have a great evening, everybody.